How's it going? How's it going? Mr. Deadman here, Rant and Chill. It's been a while since I've done a rant stream here on this channel, but here we go. Try to do at least once a week. Have I been good on that? I don't know. Let me know. Hold me accountable. Rant and Chill, the channel that's pretty much a reaction of J-metal, J-pop, and men of culture with a little bit of rants here and there. I mean, this particular episode, are these episodic now? This particular stream, this episode, we're apparently periods are political now. Period power, gross, disgusting, and women, I don't want to hear about it. Every time you say to women that periods are disgusting, they'll say something along the lines of you're a misogynist or something like that or whatever. But ladies, shut the fuck up and listen. If men bled for 7 days out of their dick hole, you would say it was gross too, right? No offense. What I'm saying is it's gross. And you know it's gross. Your initial reaction when you were a girl having a period is that it's gross. You just lived with it, so you learn to adjust to it. But it's gross. And if you don't like it, I don't know. Don't take it up with me. Don't take it up with men. Don't blame men. Read the Bible, I guess. I don't know. Blame yourself. What do you want to say? It's nature's choice. I don't know. Periods are political now, which is weird. And we'll get into that. I mean, this stream might get me in trouble because my opinion about gender identity is going to come out. Obviously, I mean, surprise. You'd be surprised with what that's going to be, right? What else on here? Oh, apparently, there's not enough Jewish actors in Hollywood. Let that one sink in. Not enough Jewish actors in Hollywood playing Jewish roles. What the fuck? I mean, in the 60s and 70s, Jews are playing blacks and minorities. But I'm sorry. Now, according to Sarah Silverman, there's not enough Jewish women playing Jewish roles. What the fuck's she talking about? Okay. And then, to start here, man, I just want to talk about something real. We all do things to try to increase our financial portfolio, to create our financial situation, right? To enhance it, to make it better. We want to improve on it. We don't want to be poor, or we don't want to be where we're at, right? You obviously want your income to grow. And you probably have done, probably entertained several endeavors, whatever, in pursuit of that. Do you feel, with all the expenses of your hobbies and your attempts to invest, whether it's stocks or crypto or whatever, or What maybe it's working hard, putting more hours into work for overtime, whatever. Do you feel, in combination of all your spending and all you do in pursuit of increasing your income, that you're still just leveling out? Do you feel that way? Really, I wanted to rant about this a couple weeks ago. It was on my mind. And it's like, but I didn't know if it was just me or if it's something that you guys feel as well, something that you guys could share as well. I guess, and feel of. It's not just me. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so you get a raise or you get a little bonus at work, but then it seems like around that time, other expenses come in. Maybe someone got injured. Maybe you have a kid who got injured. Maybe you have a additional. Maybe your car broke down. And you have some payments, some additional things you need to pay for your car. Maybe something happened, or maybe you got a raise, but your partner, your wife or your husband or whoever, got a pay cut. Maybe lost their job even. What I'm saying is, it seems like in our pursuit to better ourselves financially, that it often seems that we're just 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Like we're not making any real progress. And if it is progress, it's it's not much. Now, everyone's situation in this is going to be different. Some people invest smarter. Some people don't have this problem. But even those that are very well-to-do that invest right, I'm pretty sure will share that, there's been times where their expenses are just fucking crazy. And it just kind of evened out. Yeah. Well, things have been going well for me, work-wise. Obviously, new expenses. Got a bike. Got a Harley. Probably should have shopped around more and got a bike that could take a beating and not require so much maintenance. Well, my neighbors told me that, but I didn't listen to them. They had Harleys and told me, one of them was like, hey, you might as well just get a Honda. You change the oil, you'll be fine. I got a Harley Fat Boy and said, I like the Fat Boy look. When I saw it, I was like, oh shit, that's a big ass bike. And you sit on and you're like, oh man, this feels right. This feels good. It feels like I'm on a fucking horse, man. This feels awesome. Yeah, I want this. Oh god, this bike is costing me, man, already. No lie, no joke, dude. The bike fell the fuck over on its own. Kickstand was down. It fell over on its fucking own. It's not my dude. My neighbor saw it too. I was at his house. It was sitting there for a while, for a couple minutes. We were talking, and I walked back to the bike. I was gonna turn it off, and it just fell the fuck over. Now, no essential damage other than the left footboard. Got to replace that. $130. Okay. And then I notice, the handlebar seems a little crooked now. Just slightly off center. I could, be have to adjust to. Expensive. Immediately, I'm going to get some crash bars, engine guards, and put them on the bike, and maybe get a bubble, a safety bubble, to just surround the bike to keep me safe. Gonna need that now. But I kind of knew that going in, that getting a bike isn't something, that's not an investment, right? That's a money sink. Like, you get a bike, it's not going to retain its value. It's get that for fun. It's a big ass toy, and really, by the way I'm handling this bike I have, I guarantee you within a year from now, there's gonna be aftermarket parts on it. Probably not Harley Davidson parts, because And they cost a pretty penny, and you could probably get something that's just as even more efficient for less money. It's gonna be patched together. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen, man. All right. Now that's my expensive hobby. What about you guys? Have you guys partaken in any sort of expensive hobbies that are not doing you any favors? Yeah, let me know about that. Anyway, let's shift gears here and talk about, I guess, pussy power. Not pussy power, but period power. Everyone knows that pussy has power. And if you don't agree with that, think about how women, and this is true, it's not just a stereotype, that women in certain situations get certain favors. Like they don't have to buy drinks at a bar because drinks will be bought for them. They don't always get a ticket. They are more likely to not get a ticket, to be given a pass because, could it be the cleavage? Could it be the face? Could it be all of the above? It's there. Pussy has power. Of course, everyone knows that. Especially people who are married know that, because that's their wives, right? Who's really in control of the household? Who really controls the wallet, the purse? But apparently there is a bloody revolution, how periods get political. Now, first thing I have to think about this is that women, the LGBTQ and all that community, feminists seem to be confused about the role that men play in this. Because if periods get political, what are we saying here? How can you even say that when some of these people are insane and think that men get periods? So if periods get political, do men have that same power? Do men that pretend to become women get that same power? Do they share that power? Is that what happens here? And on that subject, this is going to get me in trouble, obviously, of course. The people who entertain that idea that just by believing that you're, let's just say someone who's born a man just believes that they're a woman. They believe they're a woman through and through, and magically with that belief, all of a sudden they get a uterus that bleeds once a month. It doesn't work. Doesn't make any sense. But some of these, I don't know, man. Some of these, I want to say retards because they seem mentally deficient. I don't understand. It's basic science. Men just do not get periods. But and it's not even something you have to argue about or debate about. It is a fact. It is just absolute fact. But some of these people believe that. And my point of bringing this up is these people will say this. This post, I guarantee you, is about the power of women through periods. But what is the point of a woman when a man is a better woman than the woman is? That's not me saying it. That's, what was it, Time Magazine? Who was Woman of the Year? When a man can be Woman of the Year, when a man who wasn't even a woman for a whole year can be Woman of the Year, come on. Ladies, you open this door. And pretty much at this point, I'm kind of like, you open the door, you asked for it, now it's here. And I'm not going to help you with this. I think the guys that kind of like try to like, I guess, shout out or call out the hypocrisy of this all, they ought to just stop. I guess that includes myself, really. Because if anything, we should just let them lie in the bed that they made. They created a situation where not only can men get periods, and periods equals power, apparently, according to this article that we're going to get into, But if a man can be a woman, then what is the point of a woman? And if a man can just believe he gets a period and it gives him political power, I guess, then what's the point of any of this? It doesn't make any sense. None of this makes any sense. PPP period porn. Chauncey Fatsec, how's it going? How's it going? You know, it's kind of funny. On this channel, I don't know if the PPP stuff really carries over. This channel has become, I'm not a good Christian man. You see, I react to Japanese chicks running around in cleavage, bikinis, wrestling on the beach, you know, men of culture stuff. All right, I do that on Wednesday nights, and on Tuesday nights we have reaction streams where we react to pretty much J-metal. You know, Yellow Fever. You know, that's really what this channel could just be called, Yellow Fever. Yellow Fever, okay? Talk about the merge dead man. Sonichu. Sonichu. Sonichu's period power. This is just disgusting, though. A bloody revolution, how periods get political. Once the domain of awkward TV ads featuring blue liquid, periods are today out and proud and political, thanks to the no-nonsense attitude of millennial and Generation Z women. Which millennial and Generation Z women need a reality check. They could use being a couple, you know, slapped around a few times. I'm not saying domestic violence or anything, but I'm saying they need to be shaken up a bit. They are operating, millennial women and Generation Z women are operating in this cushy Nerf life. They don't know what reality really is. If they spend some time like in the Middle East, being a woman over there, and then they stay there for like 2 weeks and they come back over here, I don't know if they'd be talking about period power. Something tells me if they spend 2 weeks over there in the Middle East living with the Taliban, then we would get this retarded feminazi shit out of their system. They won't be talking about this ludicrous period power stuff, right? So maybe they ought to go take a vacation over there. But period power. This is disgusting. Look at this. Look at this. Why? Like what? It's not something to be ashamed about, but it's also not something to be proud about either. I mean, when boys are going through puberty, they jizz their pants. They jizz their pants sometimes in their sleep. Are they supposed to be proud about that? Our boys could be like not washing down there and just having their. That's just disgusting. It's disgusting. I was getting into this whole thing's freaking disgusting. Is what I'm getting at. Wear, bleed, wash, repeat. Reads the poster. It is an advertisement for period underwear by Libra, a market-leading tampon brand. The underparts in question are not frumpy. Neither is the full bottom that they are cladding in the accompanying photograph. The ad runs large across a railway bridge, and it's notable for its use of the word bleed. There's no pretending. We're not talking about a bodily fluid. No, you're talking about a bodily fluid. You're talking about blood. See, this is how you know they're stupid. Like, the person who wrote this article is a complete retard. Jacqueline Maley. I mean this. I'm not even being disrespectful or mean. Jacqueline Maley may suffer from some sort of developmental delay. Okay? They may not understand things the way we do. We understand that blood is a bodily fluid. But she sees blood, she doesn't think that. Something's wrong with her. Right? How do you get that disconnect? How do you see blood and not think of it as a bodily fluid? It's a fluid that came from your body. But I don't know. I can't even describe to you how that even makes sense. Now, Chauncey's doing fine. How you guys doing? Yeah, normally I stream on Twitch for this channel. I cannot do the reactions that I do on Twitch on YouTube. Copyright would make that impossible. On Twitch, you react to something that's copywritten. Nothing really happens until afterwards, which honestly, nothing really happens. And also, Men of Culture streams. You know, you could watch a lot of TNA on Twitch, and it's just fine. YouTube is different. Anyway, let's get into this paragraph. There is no pretending that we're not talking about a bodily fluid. Okay. All right. One that is confronting to some. We're talking about periods. All right? Talk about periods. We're talking about them in a way that is far from discreet blue liquid and surf frolicking girls. I remember from tampon ads, girlhood. Okay. Caught period positivity, born along by a wave of Cheryl social media, body pride, millennial, Generation Z, feminism. Menstruation is coming out of the closet and into your Instagram feed. Period poverty, a lack of access to menstrual products. What are you talking about? Is that really a thing? That cannot be a thing. You tell me, this whole, for decades, we've been sending financial aid, federal aid to like places like Africa and shit, South America, for food and sustenance. Are you telling me with that money they weren't able to buy some fucking tampons or pads? What are you talking about? This makes no sense. In some cases, adopting menstrual leave. Okay. More than 40 years of Gloria Steinem published a satirical essay, If Men Could Menstruate. In Miss Magazine, periods have again been taken up by feminists and a political issue. Oh, here we go. The 2019 GST on sanitary products in Australia, Australia was removed after an 18-year campaign. Okay. I remember witnessing the hidden tampon in the pursuit of the discreet pass under the table. Yeah, I mean, be discreet about it. Like, if men bled from their dicks, I gotta bring this up again. If men bled from their dicks, or their balls ooze some blood every now and then, you handle that discreetly. Hell, even like, and to make that point more solid here, when guys talk about issues with their junk, issues with their dick related to like itches and shit, you don't like just say it out in the open. You might say it to someone you trust, someone you know, whatever, someone you trust, right? And maybe they'll help you out with that. And they might be like, it sounds like you have herpes. Sounds like you have crabs. I don't know who you fucked. Yeah, I saw that girl go over to your house. Okay. This article makes it seem as if like if men had periods, that men would be like upfront about it and be like, here you go, here's out in the open about like pads and tampons. What are you talking about? Gross. These are like, women have it all fucked up, have it all messed up. If you tell them, when they say they're on the period, you tell them gross, they'll have some sort of issue with it. It's natural, they'll say. It's a bodily function, they say. So is shit. So is piss. And those are gross. Shit and piss are gross, right? I mean, yeah, sure, everyone does it, but it's not like you do it out in the open. It's not like I mean, come on. It's not like you wouldn't be proud about it. Shit today. Good job. Amazing. Great. But these women want to like embrace the power of their periods. I just kind of skimmed through this article, kind of preparing for it. There's a part where they get into how like some people will operate their life, live their life to, I guess, take into account their period days. And I guess on those certain days when they're more hormonal, they'll try to be more assertive and try to do more I don't know. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But they'll try to do more, insert themselves in more assertive roles because of their period power. Fucking gross. Chauncey, Fat Sticks, Ethan, Ralph. Ah, that's cool. You should stream on YouTube. Let's see. All right, let's go on. Now, there are tampons and pads in the bathroom where I work. I don't feel any shame about it. Okay, that's what I'm getting to. So, lack of shame now. This is where here we go. In all my career, Lucy Peach is the only interview subject who has ever asked me what day of my cycle I'm on. Ah, you're in the dew phase, she says, meaningfully. In the dew phase. The dew phase. That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. What do you mean dew phase? No. Yeah, but guys, when you hear dew phase, what are you thinking? Pretty gross, right? Hopefully that's not the case. Ah, you're in the dew phase, she says, meaningfully when I disclose the information. That's powerful. According to Peach, the dew phase is when your estrogen levels are increasing and it is time to step into your big power to get things done. There's a bunch of feminists out there that not only embrace their fucking periods, they will bleed all over themselves on purpose and to be proud about it. And you can't call them out about this because they'd be like, you're period shaming me now. I'm not period shaming you. I'm just saying it's fucking disgusting. People don't shit all over themselves either. If people were leaking shit out of their body once a month, well, people shit every day. You shit in a toilet and you wipe your ass and you try to make sure it's as clean as possible. You don't just shit your pants. These ladies bleed once a month, 7 days once a month. And some of these feminists are getting so fucking brazen crazy. They will free bleed all over themselves. That is horrible. That is disgusting. Anyone who supports that is fucking Looney Tunes. Jesus Christ. This lady, these eyes, crazy in the eyes. She needs a mental eval. But the problem is she's probably a therapist. Because they're fucking loony too. Peach, whose real name is Lucy Farley, is a folk singer. Oh, that's all you need to know. She's a folk singer, guys. Explains everything. She's a fucking hippie. Fucking hippies were supposed to stay on the commune. They were supposed to stay in their little area. I thought they could hug trees, sing kumbaya, and have their fucking period blood rituals over there. Okay, lesbianic period blood rituals. Islam makes them sleep in the shed. Well, these ladies could use some Islam, and I mean that. I guarantee you, these ladies had 2 weeks exposure to Islam. They'd be singing a different tune. They wouldn't be trying to embrace their periods. You see how long feminist movements last in Afghanistan when the Taliban took over? They shut that shit down real fast. Oh, God. They shut that shit real fast. Anyway, she's a folk singer. And instead of just managing their menstrual period, women could tune into it. Oh, let me back up here. There's something in this paragraph. The author presented the novel idea that instead of being a hindrance, a pain, and a mess, women's periods could be a secret superpower. A secret superpower. Imagine if guys wrote this about their jizz. Well, some guys do. The no fap November guys, the people who say don't fap at all, don't nut, no nut November. That if you don't nut, you get enhanced in some way. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, right? That doesn't make any sense. What does it? You hold in your sperm, you don't nut, you live a life of I guess, like, I don't know, just ignoring any sort of stimulus. And it enhances you? Okay, I guess. Doubt on that one. But here you got ladies claiming that their period blood is a super secret power. Ladies, you have a period because the egg that you were supposed to fertilize didn't get fertile. You failed as a woman. You failed as a woman to get knocked up. Your role, I don't know if you realize this, but you are biologically designed. Okay, biologically, this is not to insult or anything. This is not to be mean. I'm just saying facts. You're biologically designed to get knocked up. You're supposed to get knocked up. When it doesn't happen, the body's like, okay, well, this woman doesn't care about this egg. We're gonna flush it out because it's past time. Let's start a new one. So your failure to pursue the God's chosen path of being a woman, God's the role that God designed for you, intended for you. I mean, your failure in that is the reason why you get period blood. If anything, it should be a mark of shame, a mark of embarrassment that no one wanted to at least try to knock you up. No one did. No one thought, man, she would be a good mom. No, they thought, I'm just gonna hit it and quit it. This girl's crazy. I don't even want to leave kids with her. She'll probably hit me up for child support, or who knows what she'll do with the kids. No. If anything, period blood is like, if you're bleeding like that, it is a mark of shame. What do you think about that? The scarlet letter red stain. I'm telling you guys. Let's see. When women have periods, they can't cook food for family until done. Exactly. They can't. That's that's in the Bible, right? Or is that the? I don't even know. Oh God, I think they're also supposed to sleep in a different bed. Like Ben Shapiro's wife, I think she sleeps in the guest room whenever she's on the rag. Good. Do you know how crazy it is to sleep next to a woman who's on her period? Riding a motorcycle is extremely dangerous. Like, I could potentially die at any time now since I ride a motorcycle. But whenever you sleep next to a woman who's on her period, you could potentially die anytime. She could turn around in some sort of hormonal rage, fucking kill you. That could happen. That could fucking happen. And if you don't believe me, look at the domestic violent rates. Look at that shit. Look at the homicide rates, especially between domestic partners. In a little bit, I will fire the stream on Twitch and probably play some. I don't know what I'm gonna play, really. Let's see. Read more about this pussy power. I don't know what else there is to say. Let's see how outrageous it gets. Let's see. Women's periods could be a secret superpower. Instead of just managing their menstrual period, women could tune into it, responding according to their body's needs at different times of the month. Well, if you responded to your body's needs, you wouldn't have periods in the first place. Let's be honest here, ladies. You wouldn't be all like, I'm in tune with my body, I'm one with my body. You're really not. Especially if you're a feminist who's all pro-abortion, then you're really not in tune with your body, okay? You really hate your body. You hate what's inside your body too. And you hate how your body's designed and what it's designed for. Okay? Let's be honest. I know facts hurt your feelings, but they're important to know. It goes on to say, that's when I had it broken down to me that it was okay not to feel the same every day, every single day of every single month, Peach 41 says. Previously, she would spend her pre-menstrual phase cleaning, worrying about what other people were doing, or having a microscopic capacity for criticism. Then there was a power shift. God damn it. Peach then had been quietly obsessed with my period for a long time. When she was invited to perform at the Perth Fringe Festival in 2017. The show she created, My Greatest Period Ever, was a combination of a gig in sexual health education. Who the fuck attends that? Who attends some sort of hippie show that's also a sexual health education? What? Go to a Rob Zombie concert. I don't know. What the fuck? Why are people listening to this chick? Jesus Christ. I mean, if you pay good money and then you go out to some open festival place, drink their expensive hot beer, and then you're listening to a sex ed festival, how you're supposed to embrace periods, that's awful. Because, you know, there's pretty much everyone in attendance is going to be a lesbian, a bloated Landwell lesbian on the rag. Goddamn. Nasty. Like bloody tuna. Like bloody fucking tuna. It's going to stink like. All right. Let's see. It goes on to say, the show later became a TED Talk, of course. What doesn't become a TED Talk? And Peach also turned it into a book, Period Queen, published in July 2020. That's worse than the stuff I put out. I put out a book called Satan is Your Friend, and Mr. Deadman made me do it. Both posters are behind this. And those covers are outrageous. One's of nuns being decapitated. The other one is a baby about to be sacrificed to Satan. So it really had a Planned Parenthood. I'll show you the poster. It's really Planned Parenthood. Okay. So the one behind me, Satan is Your Friend, with the guy with the knife with the baby. That's Planned Parenthood, okay? What you don't know is that's what that is. So it's really just every other day, nothing major. The other one is nuns decapitated by a crazy schoolgirl, Catholic schoolgirl. Those are bloody and disgusting books. You probably shouldn't read them. You probably shouldn't buy them. But there's a book called Period Queen about embracing period power and periods or secret powers. What? That's disgusting. Okay. Even for later generations, such as Gen X, periods were still considered disgusting and gross because they are. Because they are. Shit is disgusting and gross. Some people embrace that. Some people embrace their fucking shit. Some people shit in a glass and they eat it. They sip it through a straw. That's disgusting. We should not encourage that behavior. We shouldn't also encourage women that believe that their periods give them superpowers. I don't know what that is, really. I guess it would be a bigger bitch than usual. To be more emotional. We should not encourage them to embrace that. As Peach says, you could wear white pants and do cartwheels. Oh, God. All right. All right. We're going to get into some stuff that's pretty gross. I'm telling you here. Like, I did skim through this article. And now we're getting to the part Dude, I'm going to show this to you. YouTube should not allow this. YouTube should not allow this image. I'm going to show it to you. Disgusting. Disgusting. Why? 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 Like, you have access to pads and tampons, and you're not using them. You want me to see that you're bleeding? What? Why even wiping your ass? How about you just take a shit and you don't wipe your ass? You just let your white dress do it for you. How about that? So you could signal to the world that you don't know how to wipe your ass. Hey, why not even use the toilet? Here she just bled into her dress. So why don't you just shit into your pants? Do that. Just embrace that. Just that way you can signal to the world that, you know what, you're not ashamed of it. It's something that people do. They should embrace their own shit power. Just do that, you fucking loon. The Tide. Good God. The Tide that Peach refers to can be seen everywhere on social media. I guess we should go back a little bit and know what the Tide is. The Crimson Tide. Do I need to tell you more than the Crimson Tide? Period blood is not gross, though. It's gross. Blood is gross. Period blood is gross. Shit is gross. Piss is gross. Blood is... I mean, Chauncey Fatsack, would you be cool with someone just bleeding all over you? Do you want a chick to sit on your face with a bloody pussy? Is that what you want? Period blood, not gross. I don't know. To me, it seems pretty logical. Go, you know, blood's kind of gross. I don't want some stranger's blood all over me. My blood, that's fine. A stranger's blood, I don't want that over my body. I don't know if they have hepatitis or AIDS or whatever. I don't know what they have. You're going to tell me period blood's not gross, though? Come on now. Come on. Now, Peach consults for West Coast Eagles team on how the female athletes can optimize their cycle for better performance. We have to accept the fact that we're cyclical and stop fighting it and realize we can use it. There's something good about every part of the cycle. Peach's show and the buzz it created was a crimson tide that kept growing. The tide that Peach refers to can be seen everywhere on social media, increasingly on the mainstream too. Earlier this year, American fashion blogger Leandra Medine Cohen posted a picture of herself wearing a white designer skirt stained with a large blotch of blood in the rear because she was not going to use a pad or tampon, which you might as well. Okay, you have access to that stuff. You could afford it. Why are you bleeding over your clothes? Like, and going back to the gross thing, if you don't think that's gross, I don't understand. I'm failing to understand how you don't think that's gross. It's not gross to bleed all over yourself, to bleed on your dress, in your pants. Is that not gross? Is it not gross to just shit on yourself and piss your pants? Is that not gross too? Anyway, the post was let's see what's here. Oh yeah, so bleeding over a white designer skirt. Yes. Let's see. In 2015, the Indian-Canadian poet Rupi Kaur posted an Instagram photo of herself lying on a bed with her back to the camera and a blood stain clearly visible at the crotch of her tracksuit pants. You bled all over her tracksuit pants. Jews. Why? God damn it. Are you serious? Look at this. Look at this. It's even dark because the blood had been dried already. You see this? This isn't cool. Bleeding all over yourself isn't cool. That's not what? That's not even, like, why would you want to be all messy and dirty like that? That's disgusting. You have tampons. You have pads for a reason, to keep yourself clean. But you know what? Why am I complaining, really? These are the same feminists that would embrace growing out their armpit hair or growing out their crotch hair into a bush to where no one would ever want to touch them. No one wants to touch these broads. These are the ladies that are going to grow up old and decrepit and just have nothing but cats because no one wants to fuck them. No one definitely wants to mate with them. So they can have fun in their fucking period tribunals or whatever, their little lesbian period circles. But yeah, they're not getting anywhere with this. This is something that any young girl that embraces this stupid I don't know, lifestyle is really setting herself up for failure. All right. Let's talk about Jews in Hollywood. Jew face. I guess Jew face is the thing. Is Jew face a thing? I don't know idea. What the fuck is this? I go for one article and something else pops up. What the fuck? Okay, Jew face. Should only Jewish actresses play Jewish roles? Some say Hollywood has a Jew face problem. Guys, I am not a white nationalist. Okay, I gotta put that out there, I suppose. I like Jews, I think. I don't know if I do. I don't like it. I don't like it when it gets screwed over by anybody. I don't care what race they are. All right? All right, I think that's enough to keep myself safe for YouTube. Does Hollywood have a Jew face problem? Is that the problem in Hollywood? I know only like 3 people are watching right now, so chat. Does Hollywood have a problem of too many Jews or too little Jews? What is the problem? Too many Jews or too few Jews? Was the downvote face what I said I liked Jews? I mean, I suppose we could do a stream one day if I really want to be crazy of top 10 ethnicities that I like. Okay, that would be interesting. That would be problematic. That could be a recipe for failure. Top 10 races. Now that sounds like a fucking stream. That sounds good. Top 10 races. Asian's gonna be number 1. You already know. You guys. What if there were a small international clique specialized in screwing you over? Well, then, if they screw me over, then I do not like them. Anime girls placed 1 through 9. Okay. So this article already sounds stupid from the headline. Hollywood has a Jew face problem. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? This doesn't make any sense. So in this article, the thing to really take away is Comedian Sarah Silverman. So you already know we're on a. If you didn't already, if I didn't tell you the headline, if I didn't read you the headline, and just told you that this is talking about Sarah Silverman and what she thought, yeah, we're already on a bad track here. All right. Yo, Sarah Silverman, for what she's worth, seems to be okay to an open civil war in America, which, I mean, at this point, I am too. Why not? I say that now being in Texas. I don't think Texas would be fine. Oh, shit. Oh, this is going to be in so much trouble. Comedian Sarah Silverman has addressed this issue on her podcast, frequently pointing out that the Jewish actress never came to score roles as Jewish characters. Pointing out that, let me repeat that. Pointing out that Jewish actresses never seem to score roles as Jewish characters. Now, let me repeat that one more time for those in the back. Comedian Sarah Silverman has addressed this issue on her podcast, the issue of Jew face in Hollywood, frequently pointing out that Jewish actresses never seem to score roles in Hollywood as Jewish characters. At the end of September, she discussed a Time article on the subject of Catherine Hamilton, cast as Joan Rivers. Now, okay. Chat, since you guys are smarter than me, do you guys see that as a problem? Do you guys see an issue? Have you noticed that Jewish actresses never seem to score roles as Jewish characters? I never even noticed that was a problem. I don't even understand how that could be a problem. I didn't even know to this moment how many Jewish actresses there were in Hollywood, so I Googled it right here, obviously. I don't know if this list is accurate. Wow, there's a lot more than I thought. Scarlett Johansson, who's in every fucking thing. Natalie Portman, Sarah Silverman, Mila Kunis, she's Jewish? She's I guess Winona Ryder, she's Jewish? Barbara Streisand, yeah. Okay. Rashida Jones. It goes on. Like, there are more Jews in Hollywood than there are other. What are you talking about? I don't understand how that's even, like, how many Jewish female character roles are there, and how many of them are played by actual Jews? And can somebody really tell the difference between a Jew face and a non-Jew face? Wait, chat. I know you guys probably could, depending on the situation, depending on how how pronounced certain stereotypical facial features are, you know. But, like, if you look at Scarlett Johansson, if you look at Black Widow, do you say, oh, she's a Jew? When you look, did you? I didn't notice that. I mean, I'm not like, oh, man, she's a Jew. I don't see how this is an issue. And even if it was an issue, let's say Sarah Silverman is correct. That every time they go casting for a Jewish character, a female Jewish character, that Jewish actresses just don't get the part. Maybe they're trying to give it to somebody else. I don't know. Maybe Hollywood thinks it's like some sort of sick, twisted joke. Maybe they laugh at it. Maybe they, like, you know, you're not really part of the tribe. You're not really part of the fold. You're not really part of us, but you can pretend to be. We'll give you this role. There you go. Sarah Silverman probably embraces her period. She probably believes her period gives her superpowers too. I wonder how Sarah Silverman's view on Israel is. My personal opinion is let it all go to hell. Don't back it. See what happens. Stop funding and providing weapons and see what happens. Let it all just collapse. Let that whole area collapse on itself. Be great. And if they try to threaten us with anything and they seem likely to do it, then go in. You know? Anyway. Chat, what were you going to say? What were you saying here? The two people. She's a bike like Vosh. Memphis 10. Why not cast a slavery survivor in the role of a slave trader? Right. Do that. Oh, you know what would be great? A movie about slavery where the slave master or the master is actually a black man. Now that would be historically accurate, but not progressive. They wouldn't let that happen. They wouldn't let that happen. That'd be too much. They're like, no, we don't want that out there. The problem, I think, is they don't want the Jewish characters to look too Jewish. Vosh's take on Israel was probably the only thing I heard from him that actually sounded decent. Vosh's take on pedophilia is horrible. Vosh's take on just about everything else is pretty fucking stupid. What's his view on property rights? I know he's all like Kenosha killer about Kyle Rittenhouse, whatever. I don't know if he walked back what he said before in the past. But I'm pretty sure Vosh would change his tune if peaceful protesters were outside his door about to torch it. He would change. He would. He's not a man of virtue and ethics and morality. He's a man of does this suit me? Will this argument lead me to win? Will it preserve me and my livelihood? Will I still get donations from people who like hearing my voice? That is Vosh's angle. Yeah, let's name all the Jews in Hollywood. Scarlett Johansson, Natalie Portman, Sarah Silverman, Mia Kunis, Winona Ryder, Barbara Streisand, Rashida Jones, Lauren Bascow, Hedy Lamar, Jennifer Connelly, Goldie Hawn. Oh, it's so sad. Why did I say it like that? Joan Rivers, Katie Hudson, Gwyneth Paltrow. She's crazy. She's crazy. Now, some of these people, some of their faces have more of a Jewish face than others. Okay, some I don't know if they don't look like that. Like this Rachel Weizz. How do you pronounce that? Weizz. Rachel Weisz. She's British American. Well, her face, I do not like her face. Oh, God. I see that face. I'm like, yeah. Something's wrong with your nose. Looks like a micro penis or something just right there. I mean, yeah, that's a very Jew nose. All right, since this is my last rant and chew here on this channel because of this subject matter. No, but I'm laughing about this. Okay, the reason why I'm talking about this is the absurdity. All right, let's not get lost here and get confused of why I'm bringing this up. Sarah Silverman is an absolute idiot. She is an absolute idiot who thought that there's a lack of diversity when it comes to Jews in Hollywood because apparently other people are playing Jewish characters in Hollywood films. It's no secret that the Jews pretty much run Hollywood. I mean, you're not okay. That's no secret there. Not being anti-Semitic, pointing that out. They're predominantly the producers, the directors, so behind the scenes shit. They run the show, so if they're allowing that to happen, it's for a reason. Okay. And when Jewish actresses and actors are getting all these other roles. It's like we want to talk about the 60s and 70s when they were doing blackface and all that shit too, which I mean, you could bring that up. I wouldn't be surprised if that stuff does get brought up again. Because Hollywood, I mean, the Jews ate blacks. Let's point that out, okay? Who owned the slave ships? Okay. The Jews aren't fans of blacks either. All right. Jesus Christ. All right. How you guys doing? Last stream. After this, got to stream on Twitch, stream Mario. Pretend we didn't talk about Jews and Jews hating blacks. Chat, before we let this go though, how much, on a scale between 1 and 10, how much do the Jewish people hate black people? On a scale between 1 and 10, where one would be they don't hate them, they love them actually. 10 would be they want to enslave them again. If slavery was legal, they would enslave them again. Luigi Luck, now more than me. Well, you're honest. Ben Notch, 11. Crank it up to 11. You're 100%. Because slave trades are still going on, and I'm pretty sure I haven't looked into it at all. I'm just thinking about it now. I mean, we could just do a quick dive, find out who owns the slaves in I don't know, in the Middle East and shit. Now it's you got China having their hands on slaves. So this has been a fun stream. What I will do next time in the next rant and chill is see how much further we can push the envelope. I like this channel. Okay, I like this channel. I like what I've done with this channel. It's a simple channel, an honest channel of reacting to Japanese metal, and usually chicks. Okay, in this shirt, Love Bites, really good band. And Men of Culture stuff. But maybe next week we could really dig into the best races. We could do a tier chart of the best races. And try to... Oh my God, that would be horrible. There's no way. Even if I were to do it like a preference, let's say sexual preference, like female preference, you know, of who I find attractive, people would have a problem with it. Well, I know more about Japanese women than that samurai guy. I don't know how guys can be gay in Japan with the ladies that are over there. That is sad. They have a population problem. They're not going to have a problem if they just, let people like me go over there and be like, I can insert some redneck genes into you if you want me to. You might not like the outcome. But anyway, with that said, I'm going to take a break and then probably stream on Twitch, play some games of some sort. No hard profanity over there, though. Okay, cannot do that. Anyway, with that said, you guys take it easy. Y'all have a good one.